Hello everyone, this is Mimi's Crafty Shop and I am doing my part 2 on my tutorial on the paper bags, the TriFold, and this is the one that I had been working on with the Halloween one that I did in the last journal. This one here is the one I'm going to do in my giveaway, and I just wanted to kind of show y'all. This is the lunch bag, and this is what it looks like after it's been sewed on, and you can see where I sewed it. Straight line right down that little fold, and I just paper clip this on, and it helps me to keep it in place. And as you can see, it works fantastic. And this is where I use the little circle punch, or you can freehand cut this out if you're talented enough. I'm not. Also, I'm going to show you where I take and put my signatures in. You can see here where they've been sewed in, and again I just do it on the crease, and I take and paper clip these down so that way it stays in place. Even if it kind of gets off just a tiny bit, it's still, as long as it's right there, it works. And what I do when I get through, I just take and kind of bend my papers back really good so that way they're going back and forth. And this is the Halloween that I worked on. I wanted to show y'all how it's turned out. It's so cute. Love it. I wanted to show you too that on the back side here, this one here, I haven't put any of this collage podge on there yet. But I noticed, which I've not done this before, that I collage podged the inside of this, and I really like the way it looks. It made it look real antique-y, and so I plan to start doing that, and I also think it made it, a little bit more sturdy. It says it's matted, but it kind of has a little bit of sheen to it, so I was kind of surprised about that. But anyway, there you go. That's the way that turned out, and I just wanted to do a little embellishing on this. This is going to be my giveaway, one of my giveaways that I'm going to do. I'm also going to do a travel notebook, so people that are actually sub to me, and I'm going to be making some more of the TriFolds. I'm going to have them for sale in my Etsy store. And anyway, this is one that I had embellished already. I just wanted to let y'all show y'all, and I'm sorry for the glare, the shadows. It's cloudy here today, so I'm just, what can I say? I'm thankful for the rain. But see how I took these I make these little bitty small pictures up on my computer. What I do is I just, I think it's called, I don't know if it's the wallet setting. I go in there and I just grab a bunch of pictures that I want to use, and I do them really, I call them my smalls. And, everybody has stuff in their stash, and I always keep all my little extra stuff. That's book paper behind there. And I always use my vintage distress ink, Tim Holtz, whatever you have will work. And I just embellish this. Sometimes I put stuff, say, like, what's this here? No, I don't want a picture of a kid. Okay, say this picture right here. That's a beautiful picture of some lavender, which I absolutely love lavender. I love the smell of it. It's fantastic. And I use it a lot in my herbs and my lotions and all that kind of stuff. I just, big lavender person. And also grow it in my garden. It's so beautiful. But anyway, see, you just do that up, antique it up, and you can either use it for the pocket to go in, see right here, or you could take and embellish it on the outside. Take and just put it on there, with some glue, whatever kind of glue that works for you. You could put stuff behind it. Say you wanted to put a little, this is just little stuff that I keep that, I call it my little stash of small stuff. And, I might actually sew this on there, zigzag it on, and then put it on there. So you can always just glue down a little bit of it, make this a pocket up here, and it becomes a pocket. But on the front here, I was going to show you, this is the front. And the other side is the side that was the opening, remember? Okay, so it also is going to be a big pocket that you can use. And that's what I like about this. It just has a lot of little neat things to it. For it to be a paper bag, it's amazing what you can do with a paper bag. And I find it kind of literally crazy that, you know, there's so many different ideas out there on YouTube that you can do. I wished I was talented enough to think something up, but I'm just not, you know, I'm not that talented. But I certainly can watch videos, and that's what I do. I watch videos and come up with some ideas of things that I want to do. So there again, you know, you just take and find some stuff that you think is going to look good with what you're doing. And some green would really look pretty with this. This color right here. Love this. Isn't that gorgeous? See? I could just take and put that under there. I mean, those colors look fantastic together. And what my mom has been doing is using her Tim Holtz, what do you call this thing? Stapler. And she's stapling a lot of her stuff together. That way there's not so much glue, you know, and it kind of holds. Say if you wanted to put some paper underneath this, you know, and then you could staple all that together, and then all you'd have to do is glue this down and then just put some glue on the back of that. But anyway, that is just some ideas there, and I'm probably going to put her right there is what my thinking is, but I don't want that behind her. What would be really pretty is to put, I mean, I love to use just scraps of book paper. I mean, you know, we all have old books laying around our house. They don't even have to be old. You can go to the Dollar Tree. You can go to anywhere and get some books. I mean, I get them. I got a bunch of books from Goodwill and Salvation Army, you know. The people use their Kindles and stuff nowadays. They don't even, you know, a lot of people don't read out of their books anymore, but, you know, I'm one of them. But I do love to read in my spare time. But see how you could do that and even leave that little rose right there. Let me raise this up because it looks a little blurry. But see how that looks? I just think that turns out so pretty. And another thing I wanted to show you is I had a lady ask me how I made these bottle caps. And I told her I'd put them in a video because they're so easy to make. This one I made up, and I'm probably going to use it on this one. I didn't paint this one, but you can see it's got a little shimmer in it. I just used this Mod Podge, and I don't know how it got shimmer in it, but I think it was on my brush that I used. But this one here is what I'm going to use on my Halloween one. And I just took and punched this out. And I can't remember the lady's name, but anyway, I punched this out with my circle punch. I spray painted a bunch of these up, and you could probably seriously spray paint them up any color you want, because these things are so easy to make. And these bottle caps, I think my mother gave me these, but you can buy these at Hobby Lobby. You can buy them online, and they're not that expensive. And these have been around a long time. People have been doing these forever. And I'm sure there's better techniques. Some people use that glossy accent, and I don't think I really have any, but I think I used this one time on it. It's kind of like a, it might be kind of like it says gesso medium. I'm thinking it's kind of a clear, and I used this on it once before, but I wasn't for sure. It's been a while since I made it. See how that looks? That'll all clear up, and it will look just like this. Be nice and shiny and pretty. And then I just put it on with some hot glue. So, you know, like I said, there's probably tons of ways to do those. But anyway, she wanted me to share that. And so I told her I would because, you know, she's interested in that. And when I first started, there's a lot of things I was interested in. But anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all the rest of that. So also, I thought I would do one more little thing up here. These right here, my mom had, you know, I get so much stuff from my mom, and I know I say my mom a lot, but if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be crafting. She's the one that really inspired me to get involved, and she's got on YouTube and got into all these crafting, watching these YouTubes, and she has like 20,000, over 20,000 followers on Pinterest. So I got her on Pinterest, and then she went crazy with that, and then she got me on YouTube. So it came in my time in my life when I really needed something to do, because I was diagnosed with that fibromyalgia, and I needed something to kind of help me get through that time, and it, you know, something that was therapeutic for me. So I started really getting involved in this, and then, you know, I kind of got out of it, and then I got back in it, and then she showed me the journals and stuff. So she said, you know, you can make these. So that's what I started doing. I started making the journals, and I have just been loving it. But anyway, these were some little things that she had, and so, you know, you can just take and glue this on there. And sometimes I sew this stuff on. But I love these little oval tags. I think they're so pretty. Aren't they cute? Isn't that darling? And these pictures, my mother has a lot of stuff that she's made up or somebody's given her. And I go around and literally I take pictures of her stuff at her house because it's so cute. It's so stinking cute. And, you know, then I download it on my computer and I print it out. And I just take, you know, it may be something really big, but I just focus in on something small. You know, there's so many things you can do. I mean, it's just amazing the things that you could really do to, see, isn't that darling? That is so cute. All I did was just stuck that stuff together, and look how pretty that is. And this is where I'm going to use my hot glue gun, okay? I'm literally going to glue this on here. I'm getting framed so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I know that there's so many people out there that this is easy peasy, but you know, there's people that are starting out just like when I did, and you know, they want to see these type of videos, these little simple videos that you can see how people put stuff together. But isn't that darling? I mean, that just turned out so cute. And then I take these these reinforcer things, and I actually, you know, buy them at Walmart or wherever, and you just take and do this. And that's how you get that antique look. You can do up some in black, some in whatever color you want to, and then I just stick it on the little hole up here that I have punched out. It's so easy. Well, anyway, I'm excited about my giveaways and excited about all the people that have responded to my videos and to my stuff on my Etsy store. And I just want to thank y'all so much and for bearing with me and letting me be a part of your everyday life. And just check back with me. I'm going to keep trying to do some of these tutorials up. And I just want to thank y'all so much again, and y'all have a blessed day.